Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coon Valley. It's Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're down here once again. Wow, it's been a long time since we've been here, and it really feels kind of neat to be back here on the Coon Valley baseball field. The Junior Legion squad here for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits going to be taking on Crescent, and we'll take a look here. The battery, it is going to be Chase Quellhorse doing the pitching here today, and his battery mate is Grady Evenstad. We'll take a little break and come right back with the opening pitch. Welcome back as we're ready to get this ball game underway. Quellhorst on the mound. This opening pitch is just a little bit outside and high, and the ball game underway here in Coon Valley. Quellhorst and Evenstad, that ball outside. There's your strike, and it's a 2-1 count. Taking a look at Westby Coon Valley picking up a win last night, 12-1 over Tomah, to even their record at 1 apiece here in the early portion of this baseball season. Junior Legion. Senior Legion will start in a little bit later. There's going to be an opening walk here. And Crescent with a runner on.
Number 4, Ethan Meyer.
Now stepping in after Layson Johnson, the DH, picked up the walk. It's Ethan Meyer, who is the catcher here for the Crescent squad. Well, the 6 o'clock whistle going off for us. How about that? All that means is we got started just a little bit early. That's always a good thing. You never know sometimes how things work out. Toss back over to first base. Steinhoff covering, and no slide as he got back in rather easily. Next offering is popped up out of play here to the left side. Quillhorst out in front, 1-2 in the count now to Meyer. Nobody out, we'll run her on here. That's low and away. Well, I had all my sponsor sheets and everything, and lo and behold, I handed them off apparently to Dan Grass, who picked up some equipment. He'll be doing some Legion girls softball action next week on Wednesday and Thursday live here on Channel 14. Both games starting at 6 o'clock. Their Wednesday night game will feature La Crescent, and there's going to be a walk. And Thursday, it's going to be the Viroqua Legion squad coming in. Well, 2 walks have been issued here. Runners at first and second. Carl Zuby, by the way, will be doing some tape-delayed broadcast of Viroqua Legion. They actually have a Monday night doubleheader. And I apologize, I'm not 100% if that was Kickapoo or who that was. But if you want to go down to the Park Bowl and watch some girls softball, Legion softball, this is the opening inaugural year. Should be a rather interesting year. More and more teams will come on board over the course of the next few years. There's a swing and a miss. Mayus Boyer stepping in. That one hops out in front. Evenstead knocking it down, keeping the ball in front. Boyer has the advantage now at 2-1 for the count. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Ground ball, that's going to be over to the shortstop. Oh, a little bobble, and that's going to have to go down as an error. A tough one right there. It took a good hop, and then it caught the heel of the glove. Bases are loaded all of a sudden here. Alex Von Arks stepping in. He'll take a called strike. Next offering is popped up, giving chase, and it is going to be out of play. Good try out there by Anders Hoven. He had to go a long ways for that one and bounced off from the fence on top of that. Quillhorst out in front now, 0-2. That pitch outside for a ball. Another pop out of play. Ball's going to get away, but nope, not going to chance it here. With nobody out. Ball snuck through Grady, but everybody's going to stay home. Count is now even at 2 apiece. And there's a shot. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run coming across, and here comes 2. Runner going over to 3. A little confusion there, but yeah, there a lot of chalk went flying. And 2 runs are going to score on that single.
Number 11, Mitchell Raining.
That's the first base hit of the ball game for the squad in green. The Crescent Junior Legion team. They had a couple of walks and an error to load the bases. Here's Mitchell Reining. Called strike. Next pitch is a little bit high, and the runner will scoot down to second base without a throw. Ground ball. That one's going to get through for a base hit. Another run will score, and they're bringing the runner home. They have a play, and they got him. Now they're going to get the runner over to third, but I tell you what, he just never stopped running. That was a good heads-up play by Reining.
Hunter Welke.
So Boyer scores. It's, let's see, it would be a 7, I believe it was a 7-5-2 put out. One away, and there's another base hit, and another run coming across. It's now 4-0 here in favor of La Crescent.
Now batting number 37, Eli Hullab.
Eli Hullab steps in. Hullab is the second baseman tonight. Swing and a miss. Good fastball on the outside part of the plate. And now they're strike 2. 0-2 the count here to Hullab. Qualhorst looking for that second out of the ball game here in the top of the first. And he got that one. 2 away now after the strikeout. And it's going to bring up
Dan Pitchler.
Dan Pitchler stepping in. Pops this one up out towards left field. Left fielder dropping back, and he'll make the grab as Anders Hoven's out there. Hoven eyeballing that one. Getting the grab here for out number 3. Well, 4 runs coming across here in the inning. They get those 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error as well, and a runner left on base. 4-0 your score here after 1/2 inning, and the Westby Coon Valley Bandits will be coming to bat. Tanner Hagan will step in to try and start something here for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits here in the bottom half of the first inning. Reining doing the pitching here. His battery mate is Meyer. Second pitch is outside and gets away from Meyer. Four nothing your score here. This is popped up, shortstop, making the call and the grab for out number one.
Now batting number 10, Callan Rudai.
Callan Rudai now stepping in. Rudai in center field tonight. Takes the ball outside. We watched him pitch on Monday night in that 5-4 loss against, trying to think now, who did we play? The North Stars, that's right. That's inside. It's now 2-0. Callan wound up taking the loss on that one. There's a called strike, and it's now 2-1. There's a little ground ball. It's going to be foul down the third base side. Well, the Westby Coon Valley squad will play in the Viroqua Junior Legion tournament coming up this weekend. They play, I believe, tomorrow night. They'll play Saturday. Might have a couple of games on Saturday. I'm not 100%. And then a game on Sunday. Here's a fly ball. And coming up, making the grab out there in center field for out number 2. Just got a little too much air time on that one. As Rudai flies out to his counterpart for out number 2. Here's the catcher in Grady Evenstead. Evenstead, right-handed hitter. Swings through that first offering here from Reining. That's off the end of the bat, foul to the right side. Reining kicks and fires, and the offering is going to ride in pretty tight on the shoulders here. And the count's 1-2. Lefty with the look. Got a piece of that one to stay alive here with the 2-strike count. Bandits down 4-0 here early on. And there's a swing and a miss, and that will take care of the inning here on the strikeout. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. That's a quick inning right there. Not too many pitches for Reining. We'll take a little break and come back, and when we do, it will be the 9-1-2 part of the order here for La Crescent, and they're up 4-0. Well, it's the 9-1-2 part of the order coming up here now for the Crescent squad. Number 9 hitter is going to fire one out towards left field, and Anders Hoven is out there to make the grab. Nice job tracking that one down.
Now batting number 1, Leighton Johnson.
He went down the line, and Anders got there in time. One down, we go back to the top of the order here with Leighton Johnson, the DH. He is DHing for Lamb, who is in right field when Crescent is on the defensive side. Just got a piece of that one. 1-1 now. Back to the top of the order. One and two now after the strike from Quellhorse. He kicks and fires, and that one's going to be low and outside. Ball skipping away from Evenstead for a moment. Here's a nice line drive that's caught by Johnson. Jaden got over there and made the grab.
Ethan Meyer.
Two down. Here is Ethan Meyer, who also walked back in the first. 2 walks in a row kind of got things going. Westby Coon Valley Bandits, their defense trying to settle down now. That's a foul ball. That one's going to chew up the coach down there on the left side. There's a 3-hopper, the throw. Steinhoff in time to get the out from Drew Butzler. 6-3 to end the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And after 1.5, it's still 4-0 here in favor of the Crescent crew. When we come back, it'll be Butzler, Birkeland, and Steinhoff. 4, 5, 6 part of the order for Westby Coon Valley.
Number 9,
Drew Butzler will look to jumpstart the offense here for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits. Stepping in from the right-hand side, the shortstop. Played varsity baseball this year for the Cashton Eagles and did a nice job between pitching every once in a while, playing shortstop when his brother Connor was pitching, and catching when Jacob Hunsinger was on the mound pitching. So he was pretty versatile. He's going to get moved back off the plate on that pitch. And it's 1-1. So nice to see the freshman here playing with the Junior Legion squad. Checked his swing in time. That was downstairs. Here's a ball lifted out towards left field. Left fielder's going to move over towards left center and make the grab for out number 1.
Ryan Birkeland.
Here's Birkeland now. Ryan will step in from the left side. or excuse me, right side here, right-handed hitter. Ryan came in with a ball a little bit too far inside, right around the knees. Comes back, and this is a ball lifted foul out of play. And the count will move to 1-1. Steinhoff on deck. And if any of these guys can get on, then Everett Hoven, the DH, will have a crack at things. Here comes the 2-1 offering now. That's going to be lifted up in the air, foul territory, giving it a look, but it's out of play. Both the third baseman and left fielder looking at that one. That offering was in tight again. And now the count is full to Brooklyn. Ryan, the third baseman, and I tell you what, he's got a good solid arm going across the field. And it's going to be a walk here. It's the first walk issued by Reining.
Now batting number 21, Brody.
Here is the first baseman for the Bandits in Brody Steinhoff. Steinhoff taking a look down with head coach Johnson. See if there was anything particular might have been called on the play. Swing and a miss. Fastball coming down the middle, and that was a good swing. He had a shot at it. Sometimes the first pitch is the best one. There's a ball lifted towards left field. This is going to get down the line, and a chance for a run to come in here as Steinhoff's going to have himself a double. And there's the RBI. Steinhoff laid that one down about 6 feet inside the line in left field.
Now batting number 14, Everett Hoven.
Here's the DH now in Everett Hoven. Everett batting for Anders, who is the left fielder. Well, a run in and one on and one down. A lot of ones over there, right? One in, one on, and one down. Everett with the swing and a foul ball here, as it's lefty versus lefty. A little bit low. Count is 1-1. Now 1-2. Well, the Bandits put on a nice rush, we'll say, against the North Stars on Monday in the last inning, picking up some runs. They picked up 3 runs to make the score 5-4. There the ball is going to get away, and Steinhoff will hustle down to third, where he sits with one down. And it's a 2-2 count here to Hoven. as he'll look to try and punch him in. Swing and a miss. They'll throw him down, and now they're going to say he was out. I think he kind of gave up on that one, and that would be enough for the out.
Now batting number 5, Chase Quillhorst.
Well, 2 down, and now it's Chase Quillhorst. Quillhorst stepping in. He is the pitcher. Right-handed hitter. Called strike on a good fastball. Might add a little bit of a curve on there. Pretty tight one if it did. That was a fastball upstairs. Well, this weekend I'll be down in Richland Center with the State High School Rodeo. That will be on a tape-delayed basis. Friday and Saturday evenings. And then Sunday, the announcement of the Queen. And then, of course, the Sunday afternoon, the final go-around. There's a ball upstairs. 3-1 now to Quillhorst. Jaden Johnson due up next if Chase can get on. And then, of course, the Saturday parade as well. Here's a nice shot right down the line again, and Steinhoff will score. Quillhorst helping his cause with an RBI single. That cuts the lead in 2 now as the Bandits look to battle back, trailing 4-2. Here's Jaden Johnson now. Takes the ball upstairs. Now, we probably will not have the tape delay broadcast of that State High School Rodeo those 3 days, by the way. There's a swing and a miss. Most likely will not come until somewhere around June 19th. We have, Lori and I are actually going to take a little time off and do a quick travel to some relation down in the Missouri area. There's a ball thrown back to first, and just getting back in time was Quillhorst. But we will have those live broadcasts of Westby Legion softball on Wednesday and Thursday with Dan Grass, by the way. So we'll have a lot of stuff coming up for you once we return from that little excursion. Rodeo, some Viroqua Legion softball, and some Westby Legion softball on the rebroadcast. There was a called strike to Johnson to even the count at 2 apiece now. That'll stay up high for a ball. Johnson has moved the count full. Let's see if he can get something that he can drive and get back to the top of the order. Called strike 3. He'll run down to first. A throw will be in. Plenty of time to finish off the inning here. But the Bandits pick up 2. They get those 2 runs on 2 hits. And they leave 1 runner on base. Well, they cut the lead in half. We'll move to the 3rd. It's 4-2. La Crescent. Mays Boyer will step in here in the top of the 3rd inning in a 4-2 La Crescent lead. Bandits giving up 4 runs in the top of the first, but battled back for 2 here in the bottom of the second. There's a foul ball here as we begin the top of the third. Quellhorst still on the mound. Here's a ground ball. Nice diving try over there by Birkeland. And the ball is going to scoot by him for a base hit.
Now batting number 9, Alex.
Boyer, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, the leadoff man, gets on base with a single. Then it's going to bring up your cleanup man in Alex Van Ark. That'll be outside for a ball. Hard shot. This is going to drop in, and it's going to get by down the line here. Going to be at least a double. And it's going to pick up an RBI here. Well, going to get a run back as Van Arks laces a double, and I mean, he really laced it. He got into it.
Mitchell, Raining.
A shot out towards left field down the, about 10 feet off the line. This is a ball looped up in towards center field, and Rudai will make the grab. Ball coming in, overshot his cutoff man in Butzler, but Quellhorst was there.
Now batting number 5, Hunter.
Well, that out comes off the bat of Reining. Here's Hunter Welke. There's one down. And a runner sitting there at second base, as you can see. First pitch is outside. Called strike and a good fastball. Just above the knees. The 1-1 offering on the way. It's outside. It's 2-1 with one down. Well, Crescent just getting one of those runs back that they gave up here to the Bandits. Looking to try and get the second one with the runner out there at second base. Nice backhand play by Evenstead as the ball skipped at home plate. That's pop foul out of play. Solid shot, just getting off the glove of a diving Steinhoff. Here comes a throw. Oh, now they're going to hold him. Boy, I tell you what, Brody Steinhoff nearly had a great grab right there as it looked like he was diving. I think it just went off the tip of his glove.
Now batting number 37, Eli Ola.
Oh, the base hit. Runner at third now. Runners at first and third here for La Crescent, and Holub now steps in. He was a strikeout victim back in the first inning for out number 2. Here he is with a chance for a ribby. They'll let the runner head down to second base as the quick snap throw to Quellhorst. Wasn't going to fool anybody on that one, I guess. Hullab with a big swing, came up empty. Couple of strikes on him now. Quellhorst out in front, 1-2 in the count. And that's low and away. And there's a swing and a miss. That is out number 2. Quellhorst wanted it to be out number 3, but they're saying nope. Got to earn the third one, I guess, right? Dan Pitchler stepping in. First 2 pitches are 1 down and 1 out, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss. There's your strike. Good fastball to make the count even up here at 2 apiece. Fly ball, pretty well hit. This is going to be all the way down to the fence in the far corner. You couldn't have asked to hit that one any better. It's going to be a 2-run double. Wow. Pitchler really got a hold of that one, and he turned on it and put it right in the coffin corner. Well, they got the 2 runs back plus 1. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout here on the field. Well, stepping in now to pitch is Drew Butzler. The first offering gets underneath Evenstead, and the runner will move over to third base. 2 down, looking for that third out here. Called strike. Seven 2-year score here. Swing and a miss. Crescent coming right back with 3 runs here in the top of the third to gain an even greater advantage, as they were up 4-0. Westby picked up a couple of runs in the bottom of the second, but they answered back here with 3, even after this strikeout from Bo Belter. But they're going to get 3 runs coming across here. 3 runs on 1, 2. I have 3 hits in the ball game. Make that 4 hits in the inning, excuse me. So 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 runner left on base. We'll take a break and come back for the Westby Coon Valley squad. They have their work cut out for them, and we're going to start it off with the top of the order. Well, here we go with the top half of, or check that, the bottom half of inning number 3. And Hagen with a quick swing and the throw. Is it going to be in time? It is in time here. A little bit of a collision over there.
Now batting number 10, Alan Rudai.
But it was a 6-3 put out for out number 1. Ground ball coming down the first base side, and the first baseman will pick and step on the bag for the easy out.
Now batting number 19.
Well, a couple pitches and 2 outs just like that. Here's Grady Evenstead now. Hard hit out towards center field. Center fielder dropping back, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. Well, it didn't take too long on that one. About 4 pitches at the most, right? No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. It's a 1-2-3 inning defensively here for the Crescent squad. And they'll come back and have the top of their order stepping into the batter's box when we return. Back we come here to Coon Valley. I want to mention that this Westby Coon Valley squad will play tomorrow night in that Viroqua Junior Legion tournament. If you want to watch some fun baseball action Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night they play. Tomorrow night at 5:30. Do not know who they play. Saturday at 5:15 and then 7:45. So pretty much back to back there. And then Sunday at 11:15. So 4 games that they'll be playing. And you can pick up on that action by heading out to the Park Bowl. Here's the ball lifted foul as Butzler will have an even count now after that foul ball, 1-1. Drew coming in a pitch here for Quellhorst back in the 3rd inning, looking to get that last out, which he was able to do. Ground ball. Johnson drops, picks, not going to be in time, and the ball gets through, but the runner will not advance.
Now batting number 4, Ethan Myrie.
So getting on by an error. And here comes Ethan Myrie now. Apologize to Ethan. We said Meyer before, but it's Myrie. Toss back over and back in standing. There's a called strike. That's a foul ball. Oh, 1-2 the count now as Butzler jumps out in front. Here against Myrie, and a quick toss over to first, but back in standing. There's a chopper underneath. Third baseline. And the Crescent coach with a nice play. Runner on by an error, so nobody out. Curve was just a bit high. There's a chopper, a high shot, taking himself for 1. That's all they're going to get. So the fielder's choice here.
Now batting number 24, Mays Boyer.
4 unassisted for out number 1. Mays Boyer stepping in. He had a base hit his last at bat. Was also on by an error. He has scored twice here for Crescent. That ball sailed outside. Low on this one, and the count's moved to 2-0. There's your strike. That one came in tight. Inside part of the strike zone. It's 2-1. Butzler's next release is downstairs, 3-1 the count. Runner taking off, a little hit and run, but it's a foul ball. And they'll do it again at 3-2. Yeah, a lot of ball games for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits here this week. Opening week of play. Called strike 3. Caught that one down on the knees. And there's 2 down now after the called strike 3. Here's Alex Von Arx. There's a called strike. Again, 7-2 your score if you're just joining us. Crescent out in front. 4 runs in the first and 3 in the third. Swing and a miss. Just got in there on the slide. Nice throw by Evenstead. It was right on the money. But I think the hand might have just got in there. That was close. And a called strike 3 to end the inning here. Butzler did not let that bother him any. And he gets a couple of backward Ks to finish up the inning. No runs on no hits. There was 1 error in the inning and a runner left on base. We'll take a break and come right back as the Westby Coon Valley Bandits, they're going to bring up the 4, 5, 6 part of their order once again when we return. Drew Butzler is going to step in and see if he can't get something going here once again for the Bandits of Westby Coon Valley, trailing 7-2 here. He fouls the first pitch off. I think I probably forgot to mention this, but we do have a new pitcher in Wilkie. There's a ball lifted out towards right. This is going to be trouble. It's going to drop in, and it gets by, and it's going to wind up being a double. That was a tough one there.
Now batting number 13, Ryan Berkland.
Butzler with good hustle picks up a double. And now Ryan Berkland has a chance here for an RBI. Butzler down at second base. Low and away for the first offering here to the third baseman. Toss quickly. Bustler diving in. Brooklyn with the 1-0 offering coming. Hits that one in on the hands. That one skipped right by Steinhoff. Brody's going, hey, wait a minute. I am on your team. 1-1 now. Called strike in on the hands, but it was outside in, cutting across home plate. And it's now 1-2. That slips outside to 2-2. Steinhoff due up next here. Nobody out, and a runner at second base, and Butler with good speed. That one broke low and away from Brooklyn, and he has worked the count back to 3-2. That's a fly ball hooking foul out of play. And they'll look to do it again here at 3-2. Ground ball, third base. Oh, it's going to get by him. Hit his glove and worked his way through. That'll have to go down as an error. He picks it up. He's probably got an easy out. E5, and runners at first and third now for the Bandits. Steinhoff with a double in his first at bat, now stepping in. Looking to try and make some contact here. See if the runner takes off. Foul ball. Right off his foot. Gonna feel that one a little bit. That's never a fun one. Owen won the count. Swinging a pop-up out of play. And now the pitcher here in Welke out in front 0-2 to the Bandit first baseman. Welke is set, and here he comes. Oh, he's going to go over to first, and a quick toss back in. Diving in was Brooklyn. That'll be high. 1-2 the count. Bandits trailing 7-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Halfway point of the ball game. They got a lot of ground to make up. Throw down, he's going to be safe, and a run will come across here as they make the play.
Now batting number 14, Everett Owen.
Here's Everett Hoven now with one away.
Let's go, Everett.
That one at the knees for a called strike. Here's a nice swing. The ball is going out, and it's going to be caught, though, by the right fielder. Well, I tell you what, that was a nice-looking swing, and the ball just shot off the bat.
Now batting number 5, Chase Quellhorse.
Here's Chase Quellhorse with 2 down. He had a nice base hit and RBI in his previous at-bat. Put one down in that coffin corner for a double in left field. This is lifted foul to the right, out of play. Well, we've got a 1-1 count here. Foul ball, now 1-2. Good check on that one as the ball died out in front of home plate. Quellhorse sitting on a 2-2 count with 2 down. Runner over there at second base. And there's a called strike 3. Welke with a pretty good pitch on that one once again. Well, the Bandits will pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error in the inning, and they'll leave a runner on base. 4 complete. Now in the books, it's 7-3 La Crescent. And when we come back, let's take a quick look. It'll be their 5, 6, 7 part of the order. Well, a couple little changes going on here now for the Bandits as Ryan Birkland steps in. So the runner on in Reining with an opening single here to start off the top of the 5th. Now he's taking off and swing and a miss. The runner is out as first base was occupied, even though the base runner took off for the steal.
Now batting number 37, Eli Holo.
1 down. Here is Hullab. Stepping in. He was a strikeout victim twice here in the ballgame so far. In the first and then in the third. Checked his swing. Has a cut at that one, came up empty. It's 1-1. Now 2 on the called strike. It's 1-2. 7 runs on 8 hits here for the La Crescent crew with 1 error. 3 runs on 3 hits. Runner taking off, swing and a miss, and runner will slide in safely as Hullab goes down for the 3rd time today.
Now batting number 35, Dan Pitchler.
Pitchler, number 35, stepping in with 2 away, and the runner 90 feet away here from another score. Birkland's offering his outside for a ball. The ball's going to get away from them. They have a shot. No, the ball was tossed back up over the head of Birkeland, and the run scores. Well, the pass ball will cost the Bandits another run. It's now 8-3. Ball lifted out towards center field, and that'll be caught by Qualhorst for out number 3. Well, a run does come across. They get that run on one hit, and nobody left on base. We'll take another break here as we move to the bottom half of the 5th inning here, and it's going to be the 9-1-2 part of the order for the Bandits coming up. Here's the opening pitch to Jaden Johnson, the second baseman for the Bandits. This is only his second at bat, and here we are in the 5th. And it's been some tough sliding, so to speak, here for the Bandits today, as they trail by 5, 8-3 your score. He's out in front 2-0 now. Now 3-0. That runs in tight.
Now batting number 8, Braden Grant. Thank you.
Back to the top of the order here after the walk. Johnson with a short lead down at first base. Ball slips outside. Well, pitching here right now, this is Weezer doing the pitching. There's a strike. That was your automatic. That rode upstairs around the eyebrows. And 2 are on. Rudai stepping in now. Nobody out here and 2 on. Bandits trying to make something happen here in the bottom half of the 5th. Fly ball, that's going to drop in. And they're going to send the runner. Well, I tell you what, that sun is tough, yes. And now the ball is being thrown around, and another run will score. They're going to throw down to third base. They'll finally hang on to it. Well, give Rudai a single, and then some costly errors out there. There was 2 throwing errors out there. And they're going to take a quick timeout. Well, after all the dust settles here, we're going to go with just one error. Ball downstairs here to Evenstead. We're not going to penalize the shortstop on the throw in from the outfield, as he had the duck out of the way, could not see with that sun. And but then we think it was the third baseman that threw past the second baseman. Here's a ground ball knocked down by a third baseman. Picks it up. The throw is not going to be in time. And a run scores. Well,
Number 9, Drew Butzler.
he picks it up without dropping it. It would have been an easy out, so we're going to have to go with another error. So a couple of errors here now. Here's Drew Butzler. 8-6 ball game. There's a strike. This one's pop foul out of play. Butzler today, 1 for 2, looking for his second hit of the ball game. Fouled that one right back at us. Weezer set, fires that one outside. And it's 2-2 here. Runner taking off, ball upstairs. The throw is not going to be in time as it goes out to center field, but the center fielder right there making sure that there's no further advancement. Here's a shot out towards center field. This is going to be caught. Oh, a nice line drive hit, but right out to the center fielder.
Now batting number 13, Ryan.
And there's one down. Here's Ryan Berklin with Steinhoff on deck. Bandits battling back here. They trail 8-6. Still an RBI sitting out there. Swing and a miss. Second one came in pretty tight and he could not make the connection. It's now 0-2. Pop this one up and it's trying to hook out of play, and it just does do that. Berklin still trailing 0-2 in the count here though. as he's trying to battle with Weiser on the mound. That one behind him. And it's now 1-2. Weiser set, and here he comes. Swing and a miss. 2 down now. And it's going to be left up to Steinhoff here. See if he can come up with a base hit. He's 1 for 2 today. Got caught looking on a 3rd strike back in the previous inning. That was out number 1. Also has a double and an RBI along with a run scored. Takes that one tight on the shoulders. That'll be outside, 2-0. Well, here's the pitch that Coach Hamilton would always say you want to take a shot at. The hitter's pitch coming up at 2-0. 3-1 might be another one. Fouled that one off. That one might have been riding in a little bit, but definitely in the strike zone. 2-1 now. Fly ball out towards right field. It got over his head. Steinhoff going to hold it second. Another double for Steinhoff. That ball just kept traveling on the right fielder.
Now batting number 14, Everett Hogan.
All right, here's another RBI sitting out there for Everett Hoven now. Everett had a real nice swing in his previous at-bat and hit the line drive out towards right field that was caught, but boy, it was a beautiful swing. Nice and easy. Now Steinhoff, after that ball gets away from the catcher, standing down at third base. 8-7 your score. The Bandits working their way back into this. Not going to send him here as the ball scooted behind Everett. DH here for the Bandits. Offering on the way. Another one inside. 3-0 now. Quillhel's on deck here if Hoven can get on. In there for the strike. Swing and a miss on a pretty good pitch, just under the letters. Again, he had a nice swing on that one. Let's see if he can make the connection here. That one up over the middle and through for a base hit. Hoven coming through with a nice shot back up the middle. And we got ourselves a brand new ball game. Game tied up here at 8 apiece. And Chase Qualhorst stepping in. Well, Chase is off the books now as far as pitching-wise with the game tied up. Takes that one in there for a strike. There's called strike 2. Weezer battling back here after giving up 5 runs here in this 5th inning. Huge inning here for the Bandits. Ground ball. Nice play by a third baseman to throw, and a nice backhand play by the first baseman to snag that throw, and it's going to be a 5-3 put out.
5 runs on 4 hits.
Well, the Bandits come away with 5 runs. They get 5 runs on 4 hits. We had a couple of errors in the inning here that helped the Bandits along here, but a huge inning, 5 in the 5th, and we have a new ball game at 8 apiece. Taking a look here at the top of the 6th inning, Birkeland continues to pitch, and he will face the 9-1-2 part of the Crescent order. Belter, I think he might still be at third base. There's a ball foul. A little bit high on a curve. Leadoff man here now with a 2-1 count. That's downstairs. Three-one offering on the way here from Birkeland, and he got it in there for a called strike. Full count setting here. And he lost him on a ball upstairs.
Now batting, number 1, Leighton Johnson.
Here's the top of the order in Layson Johnson. Birkeland is set. They show bunt. A nice backhand. Here comes the throw down, and they put the tag on, and they got him. A little bit of a slow start, and a nice play by Evenstead, though, on the throw. On the money to Johnson, and the 2-4 put out. 1 down as we stay with the top of the order here in Johnson of La Crescent. Pop this one up. Steinhoff with the call and the grab for out number 2. Stepping in now is Myrie. Takes the ball high. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. Just outside 2-1. 8-8 your score here. If you just join us now, the Bandits putting 5 runs across the plate here in the bottom of the 5th to tie things up. Called strike. 2-2 now. Nice pick up there by Evenstead. There's a good swing and a good hit out to Hoven at the left field area.
Now batting number 24, Mays Boyer.
Mays Boyer stepping in, number 3 hitter here with a runner on and 2 down. Runner taken off. Here comes the throw and the tag, and they did not get him. Boy, he just got in underneath that one. Another nice throw by Evenstead. That was close. Runner in scoring position now for Boyer. One for 3 today. Lifts this one into left field. This is going to be trouble. It gets past. He put it in the gap. Run is going to come in, and he's heading for third. Here comes the throw, and he's going to be out. Slid right into that one. Give him a double. And then, let's see, an 8 or a 7-6-5. 7-6-5 on the throw, on the putout. But they will pick up a run here. They get 1 run on a couple of hits and nobody left on base. We'll take a break and come back. It's the bottom of the 6th inning here. And again, the Bandits going to have to come from behind. They trail 9-8. Welcome back as we get things rolling here. It's the bottom half of the 6th inning. And the Bandits will start all over again, just like they did in the 5th inning when they picked up 5 runs. They're going to start with Jaden Johnson in the top of the order here in the 6th. New pitcher stepping in now. This is number 1, and going to have to lean towards Eric on that one. Is who's number 1?
Johnson.
Leighton. Thank you. The Layson, the top of the DH. Okay, got it. So Layson Johnson now pitching. And he missed him on that one. So a walk is issued. Well, that's how things started in the previous inning. There's a called strike. This is Braden Grant now hitting. He's down 0-2 in the count. That's up high, batting in place of Tanner Hagan. Swing and a miss. That will be the end of his at-bat.
Now batting number 10, Callan Rudai.
Here's Rudai with one down. Callan on by an error in the previous at-bat. He's 0 for 3 today, but he has scored a run. Fouled that one up high here. Johnson looking in. Rudai, ground ball, third base. The pick, the throw at second is going to be in time. And it's a fielder's choice here.
Now batting number 19, Grady Evenstead.
Here's Evenstead now, 5-4 on the put out for out number 2. Called strike. Dropping that one in. Swing and a miss on a ball right around the letters, maybe a touch high. Oh and 2, now 1 and 2. That's lifted foul and slicing out of play. Right side here, 1-2 the count remains. Runner on at first. You got to get a gapper here to have a shot at scoring. That sailed out. 2 and 2 now. Off the end of the bat, again foul. Here comes the 2-2, and they'll throw it back to first, and diving back in easily there. Fly ball. This could be trouble. It is. Oh, it's not going to be caught. It did hit the gap, but now runners at first and third. Here is Drew Butzler. Well, I tell you what, that was a good shot there by Evenstead.
Now batting number 9, Drew Butzler.
Nice hustle by Rudai as well to get over to third base on the play. And now Butzler can look to tie the ball game up here. Johnson takes a look, and here he comes. This is going to be a pop-up and out of play right behind everybody. Evenstead was taken off on the pitch as well over there at first base. Oh, 1 the count. Outside, they'll let him go. Now runners at second and third here, and a chance to really put things back on the shoulders of the Crescent squad here. Base hit. Swing and a miss would give them the lead here, but now it's 1-2 in the count. Here's a shot that's going to be caught out there in left field. He tried to hit the gap, and the liner was snagged for out number 3.
No runs, 1 hit.
Well, nobody getting across here, so no runs on,
6.
let's see, 1 hit.
Westby Coon Valley, 8.
And 2 left on base. Well, there you have it. So now it's up to that defense to keep the Crescent squad within 1 here as we move to the 7th, 9-8 Crescent. Alex Von Ark will start things off here for the Crescent crew as they lead 9-8. Off from 10 hits, couple of errors in the ball game. Westby Coon Valley with 8 runs on 8 hits, and they too with a couple of errors. Backhand there by Evenstead, and it's 2-0. Well, great to have the ball games back here in Coon Valley. Sunday, I believe, is their chicken queue. American Legion and the Senior Legion team would be playing down here. Again, we'll be in Richland Center with the State High School Rodeo. There's a called strike. But a lot of baseball and softball coming up here. Of course, the next month and a half. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Birkeland battling back here. Fly ball, center field, and now it'll be caught.
Now batting number 11, Mitchell Raining.
Here's Mitchell Raining with 1 out. Bandits will come up with their 5, 6, 7 part of the order once they can get out of this half inning. And of course, they hope to only be trailing by 1, which is where they're at right now at 9-8. The last thing they want to do is give up any insurance runs, so to speak, to the or for the Crescent squad. Inside, it's 3-0. And there's the walk.
Now batting number 20, Simon Weezer.
Weezer will now step in. He was a strikeout victim back in the 5th inning. He's on the mound right now. Or, excuse me, he was on the mound when the Bandits picked up those 5 runs. Here's a fly ball. They got to come in quickly, not able to do so. And the throw is going to be cut off here, and runners at first and third.
Now batting, number 37, Eli Polo.
Hullab with the called strike as he looked to bunt. Runner will move down to second base. Checked swing and fouled it off here. Bricklin out in front, 0-2. That one hops home plate, and a nice job blocking that one by Evenstead. Took it full in the chest to make sure it wasn't going to go anywhere. But it's a 1-2 count. Trying to get out of the inning. Still only 1 down. Fouled that one off. Hullab now battling as he's been able to touch the ball here a couple of times. Fly ball, right field. They're going to have the tag. Here comes the play, and it will be late. Well, they're going to have a quick discussion there. They appealed over at third. And they're going to say it's a sac fly here.
Now batting, number 35, Dan Pitchler.
Well, Hullab did his job there. That was a big at-bat for him, getting the sac fly. And RBI gives him that extra run cushion here. Pitchler now stepping in. Two 2-0 the count. Runner at second base in Weiser. Good little pitch there for a strike. That one nearly got away, and a nice job by Evenstead to pull that down after it was well over the head of everybody. And the count's 3-1. Runner taken off, and oh, they're going to get him. He took off, and there's that's what they call the cardinal sin. in getting thrown out, make the first or the third out at third base. That's something that you do never want to do. But a run does come across. They get a run on no hits here. They manufactured a run with the sacrifice. It's the end of the inning. We're going to go to the bottom half of the seventh here, and it will be Birkeland, Steinhoff, and Hoven when we come back. Ryan Birkeland to start things off here for the Bandits, followed by Brody Steinhoff and then Everett Hoven. Big swing and a miss here. Well, it's always good if you can get that leadoff man on base to begin an inning. He's going to lift this one foul down the third base side. Ryan down 0-2 in the count here. Now on one hops home plate. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball and foul, third base side again. Well, trying to battle here is Birkeland. Johnson doing the pitching here for La Crescent. There's a ball hit. It's going to get through for a single. And that'll put a little pressure on. Now with the opening hit. And now here is Brody Steinhoff, who is 2 for 3 today. He's got a couple of doubles and 2 runs scored. Birkeland with a run scored. Would like to get another one here. Fly ball, center field. This one will be caught. Got under it just a little bit. Going after that first pitch.
Batting number 14, Everett Hoven.
Here's Hoven now with a big base hit in his previous at-bat. 1 for 3 today, looking for hit number 2. He punched one right back up the middle. That one will get by the catcher, and Birkeland stands down at second base without too much trouble there.
Come on, buddy.
Here's a ground ball. First baseman will pick it. He'll take it himself for out number 2. Birkeland, meanwhile, down to third base.
Chase Quillhorse.
Here's Chase Quillhorse now with 2 down, and we're going to get a little timeout here. Coach is going to come out and talk things over. Looks like we might have a quick pitching change here as well. Quillhorse will now face Ethan Myrie, who comes in to try and close the door here on this ball game. There's a ball hit back up towards the middle, and the shortstop with the throw, and it is in time to get the out. Well, it was a 1 pitch, and that's all she wrote here on the 6-3 put out. Well, it's a pretty good ball game, but La Crescent comes away with the win. 10 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. Westby Coon Valley with 8 runs on 9 hits, and 2 errors. Well, it was a big inning here in the first and the third for Crescent, and then they picked up with 4 and 3 runs, and then they picked up a run apiece in the 5, 6, and 7th innings. It was 2 runs in the second inning for the Westby Coon Valley squad, a run in the 4th, and then 5 in the 5th. They had it tied at 8 apiece, but gave up a run in each of those last 2 innings and came out behind at 10-8. Well, next ball games, of course, as I mentioned, tomorrow they play at 5:30 in Viroqua, the Viroqua tournament, and then 5:15 and 7:45 Saturday night, 11:15 on Sunday. So the Viroqua Junior Legion tournament coming up this weekend. We wish all the teams the best of luck at that tournament action. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Junior Legion Westby Coon Valley Bandit Baseball here as they take the tough one on the chin, 10-8 here. Again, your final score. Ken Manning saying we'll see you real soon somewhere out there on the diamond. Have a great week and a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you soon.